Hey, welcome back to Crash Bandicoot. In this episode, we're going to continue on here, starting with Castle Machinery. Castle Machinery, machinery of the castle. Is this going to be a 2D level or a 3D level? It looks like a 2D level, which is going to be very scary. Whoa, what the hell? The end is right there. So there's that, I suppose. Do I have to go down here? Is this where I have to go? Do I have to go down? Is down the right direction? Can I jump on Mr. Guy? I can go ahead. I can't jump on that guy, apparently. Alright, so I can't jump on the camera. The camera is evil. The camera is pure, utter evil, so I can't jump on the camera, which is good to know. So I can only avoid the camera, which again is nice to know, so I can't do anything with that guy. So just go ahead and keep on avoiding. Somehow I got hit. Not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure why I'm not trying to kill those things, because I can attack them. I can't jump on them, but I can attack them. So let's go ahead and try that a third time. This time actually, attempting to survive rather than making stupid mistakes. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So let's actually, attack these things because, we are capable of attacking these things. How am I going to go about doing this? I'm not entirely sure. Something like that, I guess. Just inch our way forward ever so slowly. And then climb the stairs. Climb the stairs of yore. It's pretty fantastic. Somehow almost fall off the platform there. That would have been massively unfortunate. Then I can continue going higher. What the hell? Okay, I'm not entirely sure what I'm seeing here, but you know what? It is what it is, I guess. So let's just go ahead and continue on. Not entirely sure what I'm seeing in this level so far. This level seems to be a lot of total nonsense, so let's just go ahead and see what we have to deal with here. It seems to me like I'm going to have to do some really weird sidestepping, which is not necessarily what I like to see, but it is what it is. But it is what it is. So let's go ahead and try this again. And actually maybe survive. That'd be phantasmical. Because I can't stay on that one platform. I'm going to have to move to the next one. So there's that. I'm going to have to move to this platform. There we go. I know how to play the video game. Hello there, extra hit. I will gladly take that extra hit all day long. Because you know what? I'm definitely going to need those if I hope to survive any part of this. Hello there, superheated pipe. I am very, very scared of you, Mr. Superheated Pipe. There is no doubt in my mind that I am quite terrified about your existence. I do not want to get burned. Being burned would be massively unfortunate for me. Hello there, Mr. Spiky Camera. I'm just going to pass right on by you because I'm not interested in your nonsense, Mr. Spiky Camera. So in this level, it seems to me like I'm going to want to jump to these other platforms as quickly as possible. So that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to jump on these platforms sooner than later because I feel like that might be... Wait, what am I seeing here? What the... What? I'm not sure what I'm seeing there. And then learning as we go. So let's just go ahead and again learn as we go, which is exactly the purpose of video games, is you make progress by learning. So do I have to go this way? Yes, I do. Okay, I understand now. I understand how the video game works. I wasn't entirely positive how we were supposed to do that, but hey, we figured it out. Is that going to be hot steam? It certainly is going to be hot steam, so we're going to have to be careful about that hot steam. Do not get hurt. Do not get burned. It seems like this whole level is all about getting burned, which is not necessarily what I like to see. I went ahead and got myself hit there, which isn't necessarily what I want to have happen. Do I have to go downward? Do I have to go down? Is down a good direction? Seems to me down is the perfect direction. Now, do I have to go up here? Ooh, there's some Wumpa fruit up here, which I will gladly take, because you know what? I need lovely, lovely fruits to continue my life. To keep my life alive, I need lovely, lovely fruits, which is exactly what I'm going to try to get, is lovely, lovely fruits. All day long, every single day is get lovely, lovely fruits. So this whole level is just up and down, which is just a little bit terrifying, but you know what? It doesn't really matter, and I'm kind of surprised I didn't get hit there. I touched the hot pipe, but somehow didn't get hurt, which is, you know what? I'm not going to complain about that. I am absolutely not going to complain about not getting hurt there. Because you know what? If I would have gotten hurt there, I would have taken damage, and I would have died, which would not have been fun. So let's just go ahead and continue on forward here. Hello there, checkpoint. I appreciate your existence, Mr. Checkpoint. It allows us to continue on through the world. Oh no, it's a spiky camera. Whatever shall I do? Do I have to go down? Seems to me that down is the best direction to be going here, which is okay, I guess. Whoa, how am I supposed to do that? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure how to go about doing that, but you know what? We'll figure it out. I mean, I don't have to get all those boxes. It's not really something I necessarily have to do. I'm not trying to do an all boxes run, so I'm not all that concerned with it. But if I can get this life, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. Because I would like to get that life. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get some lives all day long. Can I make this jump? Just barely. Just barely make that jump. Because you know what? That's how scary it is. Whoa, somehow not get hurt there. I'm not entirely sure how I'm avoiding getting hurt. Ugh. Because it seems to me that there's no other way. There's no way of... Okay. Is there a platform that's supposed to be spawning here? Like, what's the deal? Thank you very much. Thank you for actually showing up eventually, Mr. Platform. I'm definitely... There we go. That's what I was trying to do the previous times, but was failing quite miserably at it. How am I gonna go about doing this? I have no idea. Something like this. Just inch my way forward ever so slowly. There you go. I suppose that works. Suppose that'll get the job done in some capacity. Hello there, Mr. Moving Platform. How do I want to go about dealing with Mr. Moving Platform besides somehow make some weird jumps? Besides somehow make some really scary and weird jumps. Hello there, end. Man, it was just a weird loop all the way around. Just a weird loop all the way around the level, which is just a very interesting. Nitrus Brio. Nitrus Brio? What's that all about? Oh, he's a boss. Okay, well, how do I fight this boss? I am not entirely sure how to fight this guy. Oh, I have to hit his green blobs? Is that what I have to do? Do I have to hit his green blobs? I suppose that would make some level of sense. Yeah, that seems to be the only way to fight him is by hitting those green blobs, which I suppose makes sense. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. I mean, it should be relatively easy to kill him that way, as long as we're just attacking those green blobs. Ouch, taking unnecessary damage here, which isn't necessarily what I want to see. But hey, this boss overall seems relatively simple, but he's growing more powerful. Oh no! How do I fight this guy? How do I fight this guy? I'm not entirely sure. How do I go about attacking this guy? I'm not entirely sure. So attack his blobs, that's relatively simple. That whole concept is very, very simple to manage, is attack those blobs. But the question is how do I attack him when he goes all super macho Hulk mode? That's the question I'm now asking. How do I attack him in that instance? I'm not entirely positive. Let's just go ahead and see how to fight him. Do I have to jump on his head? I do have to jump on his head. Okay, well that makes sense. So that's how you do it. I just have to fight it and jump on him. Well, that's relatively simple to deal with, I guess. Is that what I have to do? Am I damaging him? Yes, I am. Alright, fantastic. Well, that was relatively simple. That wasn't all that difficult to deal with. I mean, I kind of figured that boss would be a little bit more difficult than that. Well, let's go ahead and do one more level, the lab. What's going to be in the lab? Okay, so these boxes open doors, apparently, which is interesting. Hello there, opening and closing floor. I'm going to try to avoid you if entirely possible. Whoa, somehow not get hurt by that electricity. I'm kind of surprised I didn't take damage from that electricity. I kind of just barely got out of that alive. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. Taking unnecessary damage from electricity, which isn't necessarily what I want to have happen. So let's go ahead and try this again. Not get hurt by electricity, because it fires 3 times. That's good to know. That is good to know. It fires 3 times. So let's go ahead and be prepared for a triple shot. Oh, I'm an idiot, by the way, just in case you weren't aware. Okay, so this time, don't take unnecessary damage. Okay, there we go. Go a little bit slower. It's really that simple. Just go a little bit slower. Can I even attack those blobs? I'm a little bit concerned that those blobs are undamageable. Which is probably the case. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the case, if those blobs were undamageable. I'm gonna go ahead and get that extra life, because you know what? That's what I like to have, is an extra life. Oh, hi there, TNT. How's it going? That was kind of rude. I can attack the blob. The blob is killable, so that's good to know. Alright, don't get hurt. I'm an idiot, by the way. These doors and platforms are giving me serious indigestion right now. There is very little doubt in my mind that I am getting some serious digestive upset by these disappearing platforms and opening and closing doors. There is no doubt in my mind. Alright, well, let's go ahead and not get hurt by this TNT this time. Let's actually blow it up. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So let's go ahead and do that. Hello there, Extra Life. I will go ahead and take you, Mr. Extra Life. Hey, and there's our 3rd girlfriend head. Can we complete this bonus level? That is the big question. Are we entirely capable of completing this bonus level and getting some extra lives out of it? That'd be fantastic. But I'm just gonna go ahead and have to move extra slowly. Question is how am I gonna go about doing this without messing it up too badly? I am an idiot. I'm gonna mess this up. I just know it. I know I'm gonna mess this up. Oh, look at that. I didn't. Ha 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 ha. That was almost bad. I almost messed that up. Oh no, I don't get any lives? No lives? Well, that's kind of rude. Just a little bit rude for not giving me lives there. But you know what? It is what it is, I guess. 28 out of 32 stages. So we're getting close to the end of this game. Getting close to the end of the game, which is good. We've made some pretty solid progress in this game thus far, which is what I like to see. Oh no, it's an electricity guy. Can I not kill him? I was gonna say, so I have to push him off the edge, huh? I have to push Mr. Electrical Guy off the edge, which is good to know. Good to know that I have to... At least we got a checkpoint. That's all that really matters. As long as we got a checkpoint. Mr. Electrical Hands, can you not do it? Can I not be hurt by your electricity? That'd be fan-freaking-tastic. Thank you very much. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this. Get across to the other side, hopefully without being bombarded by electrical melee attacks. That'd be fantastic. Okay, that door is going to close, which I don't want it to close. Alright, so this is going to be terrifying. Wait for the electricity. Wait for the electricity, wait for the door, and continue on. I want to get this checkpoint. Thank you very much. Avoid Mr. the explodey guy. Oh, what am I supposed to do here? I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do there. Not entirely positive what I'm supposed to do there. Am I supposed to wait? Am I supposed to hit the TNT and then make the, yeah, that's exactly what I'm supposed to do. Alright, that makes sense. This level is quite terrifying. There is no doubt in my mind that this level is quite terrifying. But we're doing pretty well so far. We've died in a couple silly ways, but nothing that we are incapable of recovering from. We can indeed recover from terrible... This electricity is going to be the doom of my entire life, which I don't want it to continue to be the doom of my entire life. So how do I want to go about this? Mr. the Yellow Blob, can you not do what you're doing? Can you not do what you're doing, Mr. God damn, dude. Especially this section. This section is ridiculous. This section is absolutely freaking ridiculous. I have no idea how I want to go about this. I have no idea how I want to go about this. Something like that, I guess. I guess that'll work. I guess something along those lines might work. Question is, how am I going to go about this? How am I going to go about this? That's the question I'm now asking. And I am not entirely clear on what I'm supposed to do here, honestly. I am not entirely clear on what I'm supposed to do here, in all honesty. Make a really awkward hop, I suppose, is what I have to do. And then there's the end, but how am I supposed to deal with the end? This is gonna be super freaking awkward. There we go. Man, I was so close to rage quitting that level. I died so many times. I died so many more times than I probably edited into the video. Man, I was close to rage quitting that level. That level was basically just time your movements video game. Insane. Alright guys, well that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on through the end game of this game. And as always guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It truly does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys next time.